chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. All right, chit chat with QT. Hey, cuties. Oh, goodness. That was horrible. Let me try that again. Let me try that again. Hey, cuties. That's just as bad, child. Let me grab this little bottle of water. I don't know what's going on, but thank you guys so much for joining me for our midday power hour. I'm a little early today. I had a half day, so I said, well, let me just come on in. Hey, Tawan, how are you? Hey, sis, Pink Diva. Hey, Doris. Hello, hello, hello. Let me take this off of the screen and then I'll put it back up. But hello to each and every one of you. If you can, please hit the like button. And I got some things I want to discuss with you guys today. We got a couple hot topics, but I do got some Huntsville happenings, child, as well. Martell and coleslaw. You guys told me about this the other day. They were spotted. I'm not sure what's going on. We'll get to that. I think something is going on when it comes to Miss Van. We're going to chat about that. I also want to chat with you guys regarding Sunni Minks. Her sit down with Queen Sheba. Very good interview. Very good interview. Hold on, guys. Goodness gracious. Yeah, I watched late last night, and I think some Queen Sheba at the end. No, Queen Sheba said that she would be posting the rest soon. So we'll discuss that. But before I get into some hot topics, shout out to the cutie mods in the building. I see Pink Diva. I see Tyra. I see Linda Gambo. Thank you guys so much for joining me. The cutie crew is in the building. I am still cackling over that live from Tuesday night, y'all. Y'all a mess. Hey, Brittany Janae. Hello, hello, hello. And let's see here. Z Frenchie. Hey, Z Frenchie. So I'm not going to take, and you guys know I wish I could say hello to each and every one of you, but I do want to try to drop the link. Since I have a little more time, I got somewhere to be at 1 o'clock my time. It's 11. So I'm just going to get through these topics and what I have to say. And then hopefully, if you guys want to join me on the panel, we can discuss. But again, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys for coming on in. I am going to go ahead and put up my copyright disclaimer for my protection, child. Everything that I will be sharing as far as from other platforms is covered under fair use. It is permitted, and that is according to the copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. I hate the way they have that worded. I really do. I'm gonna try to change it around. But yeah, we're gonna do some commenting, criticism, all of the above. So if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit that like button and let's get started. Let's see where I want to start. Ooh, child, where I want to start. I'm over the heaviness. Let me get out of this. Let me go back to this. Child. Okay, just stay there. Instagram. I am over the heaviness. Yesterday was heavy for me. But I just felt like I wanted to go ahead and touch on it. A lot of you guys have sent me information when it comes to Funky Dineva's video. I wasn't even supposed to watch it, and I did. And you know what? I was a little sad. So I'm done. We already know that people will continue to talk. I believe there's more that plans to be discussed. But yeah, the heaviness of it, of discussing someone that passed, touched me in the manner that I had to discuss it yesterday. But this is a little heavy, it's a little weird, and I'm just glad that he is off the street. Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked. But I'm sure you guys heard about this creep right here in Philly. What a creep. Now, I'm not going to play the video. Hey, LaDawn. Okay, you're driving. I'm not going to play the video just for the choice of words, but what I'll do real quick is flash to it. Well, good. That's not even the video, but I'm going to go back here. Anyway, this creep was pleasuring himself in a Dollar Tree, and after he was done, I'm trying to choose my words carefully. After he was done, he did his business on a young lady's leg, a stranger, in a public place, and then he ran up out of there. It was just so disgusting. So anyway, he has a history of this. And there were several other women that spoke out and said he did the same thing to me. And Meek Mill came out. He offered a reward for people in Philly, for them to find the guy. I think this guy was afraid of street justice, and he went ahead and turned himself in. But yeah, they need to go ahead and keep him in there for life. Very sickening, Swan. And the video, just the tone of the young lady's voice, oh my goodness. She was terrified, angry, disgusted, appreciative. So I'm just glad. I just wanted to touch on it. I'm not going to show the video. If you guys have not seen it, it's all over social media. And what you see is a coward just running away, and you see the young lady that was distraught. You did see it, huh, Patricia T? Yeah, yeah. I hate that I did. It's a lot of things, and me protecting my own peace. Some things I try to skip over. But that one, it's a lot of pages that they don't give you a trigger warning, and you could be on, for instance, Hollywood Lock or whatever on Instagram, and it just plays. That's what happened with this one. But I'm just glad that he's off the street. What a creep. What a creep. So that was that on that quick look topic. And then before we get into some Real Housewives of Atlanta news, I wanted to ask the ladies. I want to ask the ladies, what are your thoughts, and do you allow? Oh, that's not a good word. Allow. Can your man wear fingernail polish, colored fingernail polish? Let me know. Let me know while I pause this and read a couple comments. Tanya B, thank you so much for being a Cutie Crew member for 12 months. I got Dennis already on the list. If that's a comment that I missed, Tanya. You said you got to go back, please, to read my comment early in this live about Dennis. You talking about Porsha's Dennis? If so, I already got a video queued up. And I apologize. Okay, I see it, and yes, it's already queued up. It's coming. It's coming. If you guys notice, Porsha and Falynn are on the thumbnail, so it's definitely coming. I didn't see it. Okay, so I see all of you guys saying no, ma'am, no, ma'am, no, ma'am, when it comes to colored fingernail polish. That's a no for me. I don't know where all of this started recently. I would say in the past couple years, and yes, April, absolutely get a mani and petty, but clear polish, you're not even getting gel clear polish, just clear polish, but keep them cuticles cut. You know what I mean, and all of that. So yeah, there's nothing wrong with them getting patties, but Dwayne Wade and a lot of other men, Shaq, a couple entertainers, Young Thug, and it is the thing to do now. I see you, sis. No fingernail polish at all. What about clear, sis? Clear for me is okay. You know, a little nice little um shine, not super shiny. But let's listen to Dwayne Wade. Now, I'm not talking about men that cross their legs and all of that, but Dwayne Wade has been in the rumor mill where people feel like, I don't know. I'm not even gonna say it. I think he's heterosexual. Summer Breeze, you say Dwayne has been getting weirder and weirder. And it's people all in the comments saying, talking about what has Gabrielle Union done to him. But anyway, take a listen and a look.
Don't get a close up of my nails.
No.
Listen, I've been on the road. I'm gonna do like this.
But we see a pop of color.
Yeah.
What was the impetus for it?
Expression.
Expression.
So he says it's just an expression, guys. So let's see. He got on blue and a white pinstripe shirt. Is it okay if he got on blue fingernail polish or red if he wear red? What? Let's continue.
Yeah, expression. I'm creative. I'm expressive. There's so many ways to do that.
Your nails look better than mine.
Don't do that. Don't do
They
that.
do.
Now see, even she said your nails look better than mine. That's a no. No, sir. Let's continue.
Don't do that.
So when are we getting the new manicure?
I'm working on. I'm thinking about I'm actually thinking about jumping into the nail line. Like,
oh, really?
I've been thinking about it. Yeah, I've been thinking about it. Like, I've been in it so long, and I'm like, you know what? It could be a good time, but I got some cool ideas that I'm exploring.
So this is breaking news.
Actually, I didn't tell you guys. I've been having some conversations on my own about exploring. I got a couple of ideas, and one of my ideas is one of my favorite things to do when it comes to this is actually sitting down with my daughter and getting nails painted and painting hers. That's the time. That's the time that we get to connect.
Right.
Me doing something that she loves, and also.
Now, oh, child, he got on blue right there. Now, I don't feel like it's anything wrong with him painting the baby's nails and all of that. But come on now. And look, these are personal preferences of ours. Tyra, that's what folks are saying, child. I ain't even gonna put your comment on the screen. That's what folks have been saying. But if you guys did not hear, he's coming out with a nail line or nail polish or something. Oh, child. This person said he's clearly a lesbian. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. So I only wanted to discuss this because I wanted to see, I'm not trying to judge. You just can't be my man wearing no fingernail polish at all. But I'm not judging if any of you guys are okay with it. But so far, I don't see nobody. Twan said Gabrielle is allowing him to live in his truth. He will probably come out soon. Look, Twan, a lot of people have been saying that. That saying, she's a beard, she's a beard. A lot of people been saying that Gabby is a beard. I don't know. It's a mess. These dudes be looking for ways to let out their skeletons. Eve said real men don't wear polish. You couldn't even suggest that to one. Not a real man, capitalized. Real man. Yeah. That's what I was thinking, Jacqueline. A nail line, what will that consist of? Just polish or press-ons, child? It's too much for me. No. No. Okay, I saw somebody put, okay, here it is, CC. CC said, when my daughter was a little girl, he would pester her dad and me to do our nails. He'd let her put clear on, then take it off as soon as she left. She didn't know. All right, now. Okay, see, I had to read that and look at that a couple times. So, when your daughter was a little girl, I'm assuming you're saying your husband would pester you, or she would pester you and her dad to do you all's nails, and then your husband will let her do it and then take it off. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. A beard, G Squad, is a woman that gets with a man just for the optics, but the man is really either down low or just prefers men. So a beard is, I don't know where that word came from, but that's what a beard, that's their purpose. So people are saying that Gabby is a beard for D Wade. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, CC. Yeah, wipe that on off though. You ain't about to come in the room with me and you still got your nails polished, child. I've heard that about him. Also, I thought he and Gabby were separated. They haven't been seen. I would have to go through their Instagram pages because I can admit that I haven't been on their page recently, but there were rumors at one point, but after that they were spotted together still as a married couple. So don't know. Summer Breeze, that's it. That's all. We're going to go ahead and move on. Summer Breeze said, men these days want to be women so bad. And we'll throw in some men. Some men. But I totally agree, child. I totally agree. Look, my little niece lives in the ATL. She's married. But she said, child, when she go out sometimes, ATL is big on the culture, when it comes to the community of, majority gay men, from what I understand. But she say she got to up her style up and everything, child. And look, if they're gay or trans or whatever, I get it. Nothing wrong with it. But good comment there. But let's go ahead. Tanya B trying to rush me, child. I'm not gonna start with Dennis, but who I am going to start with is Falynn. I'm so confused. I am so confused when it comes to Falynn. And yeah, she's shading Porsha big time. So why won't this pause? Shout out to the neighborhood talk. Let me go ahead and share this with you guys. Falynn called Porsha a license 304. A license 304. You guys know what a 304 is. She actually said prosty. You guys see it on the screen. But let's take a listen at Falynn and what she had to say. Again, shout out to the Neighborhood Talk for all of the platforms that I'm sharing from Instagram. You guys make sure that you are following them over there. But they say Simon Gubadia's ex Falynn speaks on seeing Porsha out recently in ATL. She didn't step, though. We know you didn't step. We know you didn't step. Don't get it twisted. Falynn, you girl, you probably 100 pounds soaking wet, and we already know how Porsha get down. But she said that she wasn't going to ruin her best friend's birthday for a license 304. Hey, little sis, I got a video of yours saved that I want to go back and watch. Trending. Hey, little sis, I see you. I'm so glad I looked down at my phone. Okay, let's take a look, guys, and a listen.
And I was very surprised because I really never see you on Wednesday. I've seen Porsha come a few times.
Yeah.
And in my mind, I was thinking, I hope they don't see each other because I don't want my partner to turn left.
Yeah, we definitely died. You gonna take this moment to say something, or
Falynn, shut up. You know you wasn't gonna say something, girl. Get on up out of here with that. Let me finish.
so you know it's not worth it.
Hey,
It's my
really?
best friend's birthday.
Because you could have ruined your best friend's birthday.
Right.
And you didn't want to be that friend.
She would have, yeah, they would have, Porsha would have ruined it for sure. Porsha would have ruined it for sure. and would have dragged Falynn all over the table, the cake, and everything else. Let me finish.
That right, exactly.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do it for a licensed prostitute.
So you guys heard her. She just called Porsha a licensed 304. Okay, let's take a look at this next clip real quick.
Rated.
No, was anybody?
You think that was real?
No,
The whole relationship you don't think was real?
You don't think it was real at all?
no. I think it was just a ploy to get back at me.
So let me ask you this: if you ever ran into Porsha, what would you talk to her about?
That wouldn't be a safe scenario.
Oh,
Why?
they smoke.
For her or?
They smoke. Like,
I mean, at the end of the day, she knows what she did. It could play out in the media however everybody wants to try to play it out. I know what she did. Simon knows what she did. Porsha knows what she did. That wouldn't be a safe scenario. So I wouldn't even put myself in the predicament of even allowing that. I'm a grown woman now.
oh, to talk to her.
Talk to her. Ain't gonna be no talking.
Girl, back. Now, Falynn, again, I'm going to take off 10 pounds. I think she bought 90 pounds soaking wet. But she had the nerve, you guys heard her, to say it wouldn't be a safe scenario and ain't going to be no talking. My thing is this. And then she said, I know what it is. Porsha know what it is. Simon know what it is. What Simon knew, Falynn, is that you were married to him and pregnant by somebody else. So it's crazy to me that, first of all, how come she didn't keep that same energy? Like she said in this, if she ever ran into her, basically it was going to be on and popping. She didn't do that. But why does she have so much smoke for Porsha? Now, look, we know, I felt that, yeah, Porsha was wrong. But blame the man. Blame the man. And it voids, it's null and void for me when you were pregnant and had a baby by the help. That's just it. That's all. Let me see what you guys are saying about that. Really, you say Bang's gonna be flying. You know that's right. She knows she don't want none of what Porsha got to give. And then I'm gonna show you guys Portia's response. The vinyl villains, Clooney. Okay, we're not talking about that. Clooney is clearly a Project 25 stooge. Okay, vinyl. I'm gonna let the comments stay. It's all good. It's all good. But yeah, George Clooney has denounced or wants Biden to fall back. And we'll discuss that, vinyl, in another live. How in the world is Falynn gonna call somebody a 304 when she was laid up in her home with a hired help? Thank you, Teresa. Tim C said Falynn better leave Porsha alone. Facts, facts, facts. Let's see. Falynn is a pass around and is mad she ain't paid like Porsha. We gonna get into paid in a minute. Summer Breeze. They are not the same, okay? But I agree. What is that? The baby by Jalen, the help at the time, I believe that's 4 by 4 different men. I'm not sure. A married woman who had a baby by another man should be the last person. I agree. Yeah. So I wanted to see you all's comments. I see the majority of us. Square Biz in the building. Lord, I knew it. Hey, Square Biz. The majority of us are on the same page. Lois, you know it. I wouldn't even want to see that. You know what I mean? Because it would just be, it wouldn't be fair. It wouldn't be fair. But this all comes after Simon calling himself clowning Porsha. Porsha came right on back out with that ED. She's still posting ED, child. ED, did not tag Simon, did not mention his name, and a hit dog hollered. And Simon was talking about his attorney's gonna love to hear this and that. So he really let it be known that, yeah, that ED was about me. And what Tanya B was talking about earlier was Dennis McKinley. because Simon also threw Dennis in there. He said that he believes that Porsha was messing around with Future, some other guy named Kelvin, her baby daddy, which is Dennis, and couple more people. It was up to 5. It was up to 5. But take a look at Dennis, child. You guys know Dennis is a clown. And he said the city boys are down. The city boys are down. Dennis is always in the comment section on Instagram talking about the city boys, him and Lil Duval. But shout out to Hollywood Unlocked. Dennis said, remember always give hashtag HD, not hashtag ED. So, I'll read what Dennis said. I believe it's some music, but I'll try to stop it. He said, hashtag City Boys. At City Boys, y'all be safe here. We down like 100,000 this week. And remember, always give HD for hot dog, not ED. ED and money is not enough, my boy. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. Even though Dennis, I don't even think there would have been a Simon if you wouldn't have cheated while Porsha was pregnant. But I love the clapbacks. And let's see. Let's take a listen. Dennis said, it wasn't me. Dennis say it wasn't me. Yeah, City Boys down. Thanks to Simone. Thanks to Simone. Simone out there answering things that people wouldn't even have known. Number one, because I didn't. I didn't know what ED was at first, because at first that's all Porsha was posting. ED, ED, ED. We know that. Yes, really, that's what it was, child. Not ED hot dog. Dennis said it wasn't him. Dennis said he ain't have no problem with no ED. And the City Boys is down. I would love to see Dennis on Real Housewives of Atlanta with Porsha. I don't care how they incorporate him in there. I want to see it. I like Dennis. I do. And I think that real quick before we move on, when Dennis was spotted in that initial picture, the first picture that we saw of, I wish I would have had it ready, Porsha and Simon and Dennis. If I'm not mistaken, it was like Mother's Day. That was Porsha and Simon's introduction to the world that they were a couple. And a lot of us were confused at the time because I'm like, why does she have his hand? Why does Porsha have her hand on Simon's chest? You know, and Dennis was there smiling. So I think Dennis and Porsha absolutely knew what it was. It was for that money, a quick hit it and quit it. And when it comes to Falynn, this was Porsha's response. Falynn, y'all are not the same. Because see, Simon was able to pull that U-Haul truck up for you and take away all those cars that you were driving. Let's take a look at Porsha. Dog it, I think it's music. There go that Rolls Royce. Let's go advance one and go back. Because take note of, oh, it left it right there. The welcome mat in front of the crib that she's still in, Falynn. Y'all not the same. There it go.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Porsha say she outside. Porsha is outside, baby. Falynn, y'all not the same, sis. I'm sorry. Ciao. Y'all gotta excuse me because I ain't shared nothing. So hold on. My apologies. Ciao. Ooh, and I'm looking at my phone. No, I wasn't. I was looking at Instagram. Here we go. Okay, I got you. I got you. I see you all's comments now. I got you. Let's go ahead and take a look. And yeah, Falynn, you guys are not the same. Thanks, Tyra. Thanks, everybody. I'm looking at my phone now. Here we go. Now I'm gonna pause it. Falynn, do you see that welcome mat? Do you see the pillars of that home that Porsha is still in? U-Haul has not been able to pull up, so you probably should have considered being a licensed 30 something child, because Porsha is outside. Take a look, y'all. Now, Falynn, you too used to have a gray double R. We ain't seen you in it since since Simon kicked you to the curb. We haven't seen it. Portia's still in hers. Let's continue.
Okay. Oh, okay. I said, oh, okay.
Porsha is outside. Back outside. Get it, Porsha. I muted a child. She twerking. But Falynn, yeah, y'all not the same, sis. Y'all not the same. Go ahead on and direct your anger, if you can have it, to Simon. I don't get it. Really, not she. Oh, really. Really said Falynn was a 204. She was short 100. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. They are not the same. So again, city girls up when it comes to Porsha, city boys down, according to Dennis and Falynn. Go ahead on somewhere. Your points can never be valid for me because you were pregnant by somebody else while married to that man, while still living in the home. So yeah, that's just not gonna work. But anyway, that was Portia's answer to Falynn, and we saw Dennis's answer to old Simon child. So we're gonna go ahead real quickly and get into some Huntsville happenings. Child, I said I was gonna try to drop the. We still gonna have a little time. But where do I want to start? I'll start here. Well, first, before I start, let me check the likes. Linda Gamble said we only got 247 likes. It's 466 of you guys that are looking and watching and in the chat. Please hit the like button. It's free. I had the wrong banner up all this time, but please hit the like on your way in. Please hit the like. Shout out to those of you that are in the bushes. Hit the like, and shout out to the replay gang yang. We gonna go ahead and get into some Huntsville happenings though. So you guys know I'm nosy, and I've been trying to pick up on clues, and I think Miss Van got something up her sleeve. Where's my photos of Miss Van? Hold on. Let's go here. I think Miss Van got something. I think something is coming. I think something is coming. So if you follow Miss Van on Instagram, her hashtags lately, her hashtags is what got me thinking. I think something coming, and I think something coming right on over there on Nubian TV. So this picture, she's been posting pictures in the past 2 days. And again, I've been paying attention to the hashtags. This one, if I'm not mistaken, was from today, I believe. Yeah, I think it was from today. But what she's doing is she has been showing covers, previous magazine covers that she's been on. So that's one picture. Let's see if it'll allow me to switch to this one on the screen for you guys. It may not. Okay, it didn't, and which is good because I wanted to read the hashtags on this one first. But let's go over these hashtags with Miss Van. So this is when she was on Kish magazine back in 2021, and she put "What's next? It's coming." hashtag CoverGirl, hashtag Nubian TV, hashtag Tilted Crown Production. You guys know that's Mel and Dawn Michelle's production company. Hashtag Melody, hashtag VRT Media, and hashtag Always Classy. And she is. And she is. So that was one. Then this one, I believe, was yesterday, which is my absolute favorite picture of Miss Van. Let me share this one. And in this one, she was on Resilient magazine in 2022. And again, she put, "What's next? It's coming." And in this picture, did I cut it off? I may have cut some of it off, but you guys see Nubian TV, Tilted Crown Productions, and Melody. Again, she probably had Always Classy under that one as well. But pay attention to the what's next, and it's coming. Okay. Oh, I would love a grandmother's show on Nubian that's gonna show the babies. We've been seeing the 4-piece chicken nuggets this week, swimming at Uncle Marcus's house and all of that. But here is the first one, I believe, that Miss Van posted maybe Monday or Tuesday. And it's again the hashtags for me. It's the hashtags for me. What did Gum do? If it was real bad, Tyra, just go ahead. Okay. Tyra did it for somebody got timed out, child, and I trusted 860,000 seconds. Thank you, Tyra, because I'm not looking at the chat. But again, it's the hashtags for me. So this one, same thing. What's next? Get ready. The other one said it's coming. Always Classy, Chronicles of a Grandmother. What if that's it, guys? So I'm curious. Gorgeous pictures, Miss Van. And welcome back to Instagram. Miss Van was off for a couple days as well. But hey, Deshonda, do you guys think that it is a show? Put it in the comments. I'll read a couple comments before we move on to old Moose Knuckle, Martell. Hit the likes for me. Hit the likes. Hit the likes. She is, isn't she? And look, beautiful inside and out. Inside and out. She's definitely about to drop something new. Okay, Mickey BB, I think so too. I think so too. That's not how that happened, chit chat. Okay, Gum. Ooh, child, child, let me do something real quick. We gonna go ahead and turn this on to subscribers only. For all these newbies I'm seeing in here. Subscribers only. Gum, your avatar scared me. I see why Tyra child timed you out. But let's see. Miss Van is the model mom of reality TV. Yes, she is Indigo Girl, and I had the pleasure of saying that to her before. Not sure if it was in my chat. I think so. I think it was in my chat or on one of my videos in the past. This is what we want to see. We also want to see more of what I'll get into soon. A lot of things that Sunni Minks discussed in her interview with Queen Sheba. Let's see something. Okay, now, Linda, I don't know why that was hidden. Vera's comment is okay. Vera said she is ready for Miss Van and the 4-piece nuggets. So not sure if that was by mistake, Linda Gamble, but that comment was okay. But anyway, shout out to Miss Van. Shout out to Tilted Crown Productions. I think something is coming with my nose behind. I do. So let's keep our eyes out. And if it has anything to do with that hashtag Chronicles of a Grandmother, I would love that. Look, sis, you say I live on subscribers only. I need that peace of mind. Hey, everyone. I'm sorry I can't greet everyone individually right now. Yeah, look, sis. Look, especially if they want to come and drop down and comment, period, or talk crap, yeah, you're going to go ahead and subscribe, even if you take it back after the video. And look, that's why YouTube has it as an option, but it does help. Lavinia, the moose knuckle is coming. Where your comment? Lavinia laughing. Ooh, child. Why do I have that picture saved? Because it disgusts me. But anytime we talk about moose knuckle, child, just have to go ahead and put the moose knuckle up. Lord have mercy. I'm going to remove it. Ooh, child. For those that don't know what a moose knuckle is, that's a moose knuckle. Okay. And before I get to moose knuckle, let me go ahead and thank you, Mickey BB. Thank you so very much. It's a shame how much we discuss moose knuckles and members only. Okay, it is a shame. And Mickey B, YouTube said this is your first super sticker on a live, so I appreciate it. Thank you. Let me properly thank you. I'm going to do, and I got a couple more I need to upload. I'm going to do this.
One last thing for you. Tell them to bring me my money.
Thank you, Mickey BB. And who is this that's been a Cutie Crew member for 8 months? Hold on. Orliski. Hey. Thank you, Orliski, for being a member for 8 months. But let's go ahead and get into it real quick when it comes to Moose Knuckle Child. And this is a serious question. It's a serious question. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to do anything. What happened to AC? What happened to AC? In this picture, first of all, for me, honestly, it's giving creep. And we know that she's legal. We know that she's legal. Well over the age. She's midlife now, 34, 35. She looks, I don't want to say it because I said it before the girl came back and said that she wasn't pregnant ever. She looked preggers to me on this picture. Yes, really looking like an episode of Teen Mom. Bonnie says she looks like one of my nieces in this picture. She still got the braces. Yes, Kim, she still got them. She came out before and said that, I guess, I don't know, child, because those braces was on since she was living in Dayton. She came out on her TikTok not too long ago. She had a reason why the braces are still on. I don't know if she said that she took them off and they had to be put back on, but is it giving preggers? Is it giving preggers for anybody else? Martell is not a creep when it comes to this picture because, again, she is midlife, like linebacker now, 34, 35. But wow, it's something about this picture that's giving pregnant to me. That's the only thing that really changes, like your facial features. And it seems like, just to me, I'm just observing. Shout out to the cutie that sent this to me. I'm just giving my thoughts on it now. But it's something about the nose that seems different. You guys know when you're preggers, your nose spreads. And Kim Jones just said that. Yep, look at her nose. She pregnant. But the picture looks creepy. Although she is of age. So again, Martell is not a creep, but he looks like an older sugar daddy. She really, really does. So anyway, I just wanted you all's thoughts on it. Let me read some comments, child. Looking younger is never a bad thing. And she definitely looks younger than she is in this picture. But again, for me, she also looks preggers. So if she is, congratulations, child. I know one thing. She gonna stick beside him. Baby. She ain't going nowhere under no circumstances. Yes, Eve to Leo. The picture is recent. They were at a wedding together. And this is not the wedding. When people mentioned this the other day in my chat, I thought they were talking about the wedding that they went to like last year. No. Always a bridesmaid, never the bride child. Coleslaw, you couldn't pay me to go to no weddings with Martell unless it was ours. I've been dealing with you from when you were married until now. No, sir. We're not going to keep going to no weddings if I'm not the bride. That's just it, that's all. But again, different strokes for different folks. Again, she gonna stick beside them. So before I get into the Sunni Minks, my little quick note from last night. Yeah, shit, that bun ain't going nowhere. Brittany Johnny, that's her signature style. Y'all know that. Yes, Erica, that's what it was given. Sugar daddy, though. But Erica said this looks like father and daughter. So I will give it to her in this picture that she's the one that looks younger. But Martell, whatever he's doing, he needs to leave it alone. And yeah, he looks his age or a little bit older. But I have to just call it the way it is. I cannot call him a creep. Summer Breeze says some late night Skittles delivery. Look at her nose. Them braces probably got gangrene. Ooh, child. It looks like an older pic. She looks younger on here. That's why she's been in hiding. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That's them butter beans and Skittles. Ooh, child. Baby. I have never seen anyone wear braces that long. Baby, go and get the Invisaligns, child. At this point, if nothing metal would be in my house at all. Nothing metal. I see you all's comments saying old picture. It's been going around social media that it's a new picture. No matter what, we are only discussing how she looks, if it was old or now. She still looks younger. And yeah, that wasn't matter of fact, is recent to me. You can see the Botox scars under Martell's eyes and all of that. All of that really don't matter though, guys. We just looking at the picture. And yeah, she looks so young, so young. And Martell, oof. Anyway, let's see. Couple more comments and we're gonna move on. My daughter only had her braces 2 years. Like that is the norm. And again, I would get Invisalign. Nothing wrong. Let me say this because I'm trying to be nice, child. I'm trying to be nice-ish. I'll just put it that way. Nothing wrong if you know you need your teeth straightened or whatever the case may be. Nothing wrong with that, no matter the age. But yeah, hers been on the span of Mill and Martell's marriage. Back then, she was with him for 5 years. Now they've been together 5, 6 more. I don't get that. Just go ahead and get veneers, which she said she was going to do. That's what I would do. Because maybe it looks like she got little baby teeth. You know what I mean? Little baby shark-like teeth. And maybe it's nothing to they can't do that any justice, maybe. Even if they pull them where they're straight and all of that, if they're still little itty bitty baby sharkish type teeth, then it's probably nothing that they can do about it. So I would get Invisalign or veneers. I would. Deshonda, you said you just got your Invisalign off yesterday. Congrats, sis. Congrats. So that's enough of them, child. That's enough of them. But as I mentioned, I wanted to discuss my thoughts of what I witnessed and what I took notes on this morning from Sunni Minks' sit down with Queen Sheba. Shout out to Queen Sheba, great interview. And I will say this, guys, I learned a lot. Creole girl, you know it's giving Baby Shark. Bravo, y'all know it's giving Baby Shark now. Y'all know it's giving Baby Shark. Do. I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to turn over a new leaf. So please, Cutie Crew, it's really the Cutie Crew that's in here cutting up as always. But shout out to Queen Sheba again. It was a good interview and I learned a lot. I learned a lot. Yana. She looks like truth is I'm tired. If I could sing, I was gonna sing it, but I can't sing. Y'all a mess. I learned a lot about Sunni. I learned a lot. So I'm gonna give you guys my breakdown. But what I am gonna say is Sunni Minks has an extensive work history. She is a hustler and she's been doing the damn thing. She has. And I, for one, was happy that she sat down and gave this type of interview because, again, I learned a lot. I do agree that how she was introduced, for those of you that were at Mel's podcast in Huntsville back in January, um, that introduction was wild. I saw it on video, but they did not do her justice. Ooh, child. I just caught that myself. Justice. That may be one of the names of the kids if they end up getting pregnant, because it was supposed to be the child with Destiny and Moses, but they did not do her justice with the way that they introduced her. But I got to keep it real. I don't think that Sunni and Moses would have been at that podcast or on this show had it not been for the tie. You know what I mean? The triangle. So, that's just my thoughts on that. But I agree. She came out and it looks like from what I was able to see, she had to be defensive. Um, and yeah, they wouldn't be on the show if it wasn't for Destiny, and Destiny damn sure wouldn't have been invited back had it not been for Moses and Sunni. So it's a two-way street there. You know what I mean? But Sunni said that we never saw Moses on. No, when Queen Sheba asked her something about Destiny and Moses, Sunni said, but we never saw Moses with Destiny. She's right about that as far as on the show, but we did see pictures and all of that of Destiny and Moses. I remember making a video and I said, "Oh, child, Destiny and her man out here, and he's fine." It's a video on my channel about that. But she's right. We did not see him on Love and Marriage Huntsville with Destiny. But the interview was a very good interview. And I do think that the Love and Marriage Huntsville producers, they need a better way of introducing people. Since we knew of Destiny, I wouldn't go so far as to say that Sunni and Moses was just thrown into the mix like Trisha and Ken, but they need a way of not just throwing folks on the show directly into mess. Let me start your comments, sis. Deshonda, hold on. Couple comments. Let me start real quick. Okay, and this one. Yeah, so I totally agreed with Queen Sheba and Sunni Minks about that. But we got to keep it real. I don't think there would be. I think Sunni would still be producing had it not been for the whole triangle. But in my title, I asked you guys. Well, I changed the title, but Sunni said Destiny in so many words is needy. And in my original title, I asked you guys, is Destiny needy? And I have always said that. I have always said that Destiny, in my opinion only, is absolutely a needy friend and just a needy person to me. Sunni in that interview said how upset Destiny became when she found out that Mel would be performing at that Monica show. So you guys remember, Destiny and Mel both opened up for Monica in St. Louis. We found out later that it was Sunni that even she was the one that put that all together. And Sunni said Destiny was pissed. And she said, and I sort of caught herself catching herself when she said it, but she said even Moses said it. So Destiny vented to Moses since they were together then, how upset that she was. Um, that's a little odd to me because, why are you so upset with Mel? We've been trying to piece that puzzle together for quite some time. And it goes beyond that, though, for me. You know what I mean? And it goes into exactly what I feel like Destiny has shown us. If you are not a friend of Destiny and there isn't a benefit to her, ain't gonna be no friendship. She loved Mel. Let me say this. Somehow last night my algorithm was all Love and Marriage Huntsville clips from previous shows. And I got a little sad. The show was really, really, really good. But naturally, they showed clips of when Destiny and Mel were still friends. They even showed the scene. You guys remember when somehow, and this is when Stormy was first introduced to the show, somehow Destiny sent Stormy whatever text or whatever to sponsor this event or whatever. And Mel was, I don't want to say upset about that, but she was wondering, like, how did she get that before me? And Mel came with a check in her pocket for her friend. Everybody on the outside looking in for me that Destiny is friends with can be a benefit to Destiny. Sunni spoke about that. Sunni even said before how, I guess she had to give Destiny a little money once upon a time. She didn't say that in an interview last night, but it was said before. And she's been there for Destiny. Looked out for that opportunity in St. Louis and a couple other things. So yeah, the friendship has to be a benefit to Destiny. That's why, in my opinion, Destiny is so gung-ho over Stormy. When it comes to Stormy, it's a two-way street. Stormy is the type that's gonna bag your friendship, child. Passing out Gucci purses like it's peppermints in an old lady's purse. So, Stormy will buy a friendship and Destiny will most definitely accept it. I thought about it had to be on one of Destiny's lives or something recently, how she says what Stormy did for her birthday. She looked out. She looked out. Then I thought about everything that Mel has done for Destiny in the past. Mel looked out thousands of dollars. Then I thought about on the outside looking in, Destiny, when it comes to her hanging with Belinda and all the girls in Atlanta. To me, that was a benefit for Destiny. And I've always said, what does Destiny do for anybody else? Nothing. Nothing. She's always able to speak of what others have done for her, but never what she's done for them. Y'all remember the whole Village comment? That was the single release party at Stormy's house. She told Mel that Mel was not being a village for her. And at the time, Mel was going through a whole messy public scandal, divorce, all of that. And I felt that was just so crazy to me. You expect with everything that Mel had going on for her to be there for you. Destiny and Liberic stuff, for the most part, has remained private. Some things have slipped out there due to the arrest. But Mel's was public, and she still expected something out of that. But like I said, I learned a whole lot when it comes to that interview, as far as Sunni being a real estate investor and owner of a trucking company and construction companies, commercial construction companies. The girl is just what she says. She's a hustler. She has been doing her thing. She took a leap of faith when she moved out to LA. And she wanted to be on TV or be involved somehow with TV. She was a producer on what was the shows? I think she said Martin and something else. very close with John Singleton. And look, this is what we have been begging to see. So, do I think that yes, they are on the show because of the triangle with Destiny? Yes, but I don't think that that is the reason why they should remain on the show. Destiny can go because again, Sunni and Moses are married. And the more Destiny talks about those folks, the crazier she looks to me. Destiny really could have had a one and done episode this season, and that would have been enough. They could have did a whole episode with Destiny, Sunni, and Moses, and then they could have let Destiny go on about her business because we haven't seen it yet, but it's coming. Once she's done talking about Sunni and Moses, which she probably never will be, then it's going to be on pulling the other friends away from Mel in any way. Mark my word. Mark my word. So I do think Moses and Sunni, and I said this last week, guys, I get it. After they sat down with Kimmy and Maurice, I get it. I get it. Why they are married. And I do think that they are a much better match than what Moses and Destiny would have been. So kudos to Sunni. Y'all know I hate that and this is why I'm trying to change. I wasn't that brutal. I wasn't brutal at all. When it comes to Sunni, I was just talking about how her and Moses got together, but we never want to um see the sadness like I felt like I saw when she was describing I think the reception at the podcast and some of the reception on social media. When it comes to social media, Sunny Minks, if I were you, don't read the comments, child. Don't even look at the videos. Unfortunately, that's been going on for decades. So it's definitely not just Love and Marriage Huntsville related, and it's definitely not Mellow Meter related. That's the name of the game. And people have been doing content like this, or you'll see it on Instagram and everything else for decades. So great interview. I'm not gonna give you guys everything. I'm sure that you guys watched it, but if not, make sure to go over to Queen Sheba's page and watch the video. It was good. It was really, really good. So shout out to Sunny Minks and Moses and Destiny. Yeah, you go ahead and take your behind on somewhere. Go ahead and do another launching of Madonna Child. Really said them broken candles. It's not enough for me. Destiny does not have enough to sustain a spot on Love and Marriage Huntsville. But I think that Moses and Sunny does. Look, we want to see Black excellence. And I would really, really love to see Sunny and Mel do something when it comes to real estate or, whatever. I would love to see them collaborate when it comes to them being on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Because so far, everybody then turned their back on Mel, in my opinion. Everybody. So that would be nice. And bring back Tiffany and Lou. Destiny can go. Trish and Ken can go. And if Stormy gone, we know that Moses is gone. Courtney is gonna be gone with his wife. So bring back Tiffany. Okay, let me do it in my head. Tiffany and Big Lou, Sunny, Moses, Mel. One of the Scots can go. And for me, I hate to say it, Kimmy and Maurice, they can go ahead and go. But I don't know. Kimmy and Maurice sometimes are the voice of reason, or because I did like them in that scene with Sunny and Moses. But yeah, send Martell, Destiny, Trish, Ken on about their business. She touched on that as well. Let me drop the link, guys, because I did say I was going to have a look. Oh, I already dropped the link because Bravo here, child. Let me scroll up, Bravo. Okay. See, that's what I get for running my mouth. Okay, I'm going to pin the link. Bravo is here. Bravo, is this you?
Yep, it's me.
Hey, Bravo, how are you?
Oh, I'm better.
That's good. Yeah, you gave me a
Yeah.
little breakdown, child.
Yeah.
That's good.
What?
That's good. Men, okay.
Oh my God.
But bravo. Real quickly, again, shout outs. I do want to give her just due. Great interview, Sunny.
Mhm.
I really enjoyed it. And kudos to Queen Sheba. Queen Sheba went to St. Louis and did that. I was about to say something else before I noticed you, bravo. That she discussed in that interview. It'll come back to me. But thank you for joining me.
Mhm.
Anybody else in the chat, if you want to join me, I got about 20-25 more minutes. Shout out to you guys, 652 of you currently watching. Please hit the like button, and I'm gonna go ahead and get Bravo's take. I'll start a couple comments and we'll read as we go. But Bravo, let's start from the top. Your thoughts on the hot topics and then the Sunny Minks interview.
I think that I call her sour slaw because y'all know I love coleslaw. But
Yeah.
sour slaw looks she looks pretty. Yeah. Face is
She does.
full, you know. Her body, you know, is full.
Mm-hmm.
You know, yeah. She looks like she's pretty. I think she might. But the picture is really off-putting to me because I think she purposely tries to present herself as a little girl, and she's more creepy to me than right now in this picture. Because I'm like,
okay.
you know,
To be fair,
yeah.
how can she purposely present herself? Let me just give my take, and you guys know how I feel about this chick. No pity, but we speaking about mental health and all that. I don't want that for her. Whatever. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about what's been going on over the last week. But as far as presenting herself, bravo, this is her signature style, her
Right.
signature hairstyle. So what
Right.
else on this picture for you makes you say that she's presenting herself as a young kid?
I don't know. I think that is her signature style, but I don't ever see her in a more mature look. You know, her styling.
Okay. So even the dress, you're saying
yeah.
that's giving a little okay.
It's giving me. I mean, my granddaughter probably has something similar to that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. It may be just that I don't like her, and that's my opinion. But yeah. And then when she's doing her lives, you know, I can't watch them too long. She sounds very childish, like, and
for sure with that.
yeah. So I think that comes through on how she presents herself. Yeah.
Good point. And I'll give you this too. Although this is her signature style, number one, come on, girl, you mid-40s now. You mid-30s, excuse me. And I think with the, a lot of people wear high buns. They may be tighter a little bit, but I think with the baby hair and the little swirls on the side, that definitely gives little young teenager.
Yeah, it does. So I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, she definitely looks like she's carrying some baby weight.
Yeah. Good point.
And then what was the other topic?
I put it on the screen because I knew you was gonna ask me that. We had Falynn calling Porsha a licensed prostitute.
Girl, really, child, that's laughable. You got like 4 baby daddies. I don't know. You all over the place, Falynn. Really. And why do you keep talking about Porsha? Please stop. Please.
Yeah.
What are you doing with your life? What about you, Falynn? How are you doing? You so worried about Porsha. Porsha is like on a whole nother level that Falynn is. Falyn's running from this show, that show, and then she says some foul stuff like that. How would she like somebody speaking about her like that? You know? You know, you're a mother. Portia's a mother. A lot of these people come out saying some really nasty stuff about other Black women, and it just really gets on my nerve. You all need to stop. Stop it. Stop it.
Yeah.
What you mean, prostitute? Really?
Say
That's
prosty. Just cut
I
out the
hope.
last part.
I hope. I hope. I hope. Portia has a response. One of her little clever responses. I love them. And then
Hold on before you move on. Unfortunately for Falynn, I don't think Portia's response. Porsha, you got a lot to lose, so don't do what I think. But I think Porsha is the type that'll go ahead and give her the business if they happen to be in the same spot
yeah.
again. Because like you said, she got kids and all of that. And it's the audacity.
Right.
Yes, Porsha, I think, was wrong. But Simon chose her as well.
Hmm.
Have that smoke for Simon, and you can't because you was pregnant by somebody else. So yeah. Go ahead though. Bravo. Hey,
And then
Shantae.
Miss Van, right? Miss Van is so
Man.
beautiful. Oh my
Yes.
goodness. I would love a show. And the way her voice is so soothing, even when she, is admonishing someone, I just love it. I just love it.
Mm. Mm.
So I would love to show her and some of her friends or something like that. It would be so I would watch that. I would definitely be that on replay on that. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we need that. That's what we need.
Absolutely.
We need some of
Yes.
that, and the fact that she's so classy and you can see it come through in mail and everything, and she
Mm-hmm.
keeps it real. So I would love
Mm-hmm.
love to see a show with her on it, and the wisdom she probably has to share
For
about business.
sure.
Sorry, they're cutting yards around here. I don't know what's going on around here, but
Yeah. Okay. You must have pulled back from your device. You went
yeah,
low a little bit.
yeah. So I can't wait to see what's coming and stuff. And then with Sunny, I like Sunny. I was like, okay, so this is Sunny. Why didn't we get that? Why didn't we
Mm-hmm.
get that? Why do we have to have the destiny factor in so many things? We have the destiny factor with Stormy. We had the destiny factor with Mel. And now we have the destiny with Tisha at one time. Now we have the destiny factor with Sunny. We all know what happened. I, for one, did not agree with how it went down as
Yeah.
a woman,
Right.
but I think that uh, the maturity level on Sunny far surpasses that little kid Destiny, and she's a user. She doesn't form real friendships. What can you do for me? And then if you can't do anything for me, then you're nothing. So
Yep.
yeah, but I loved the interview. The interview was so good, and we need more like that. A lot of these women out here on these platforms, um, those are the kind of interviews they should do and agree to. Period.
Mm-hmm. Excellent points. And I'm glad to hear, not glad to hear, but I felt exactly as you did in the beginning, Yeah, as a woman, regardless, and you guys know how I feel about Destiny. I think that she's sneaky, vindictive. I do think that there is Sunny mentioned this, she's really not fully healed. And it shows. It shows in Destiny's walk and talk, if you ask me. The therapist, the friend or whatever she is, the
Mm.
life coach, that's a front for Destiny. I don't know if the life coach noticed it. Destiny can care less about any of that. That's a whole front. And I think that Destiny felt like that would be her, naturally. Yes, we preach therapy. If you need it, get it and all of that. But I think when she was first coming out to say that she'll be back on Love and Marriage Huntsville, that's when she started talking about that DV. I experienced this. I think she wanted to draw in an audience, but for us as women, that's not, and it's a shame. If she went through it, I'm gonna make it plain. No woman should go through it. Nobody, period, man or woman. But you can't be down with the actions of somebody that you know that it has caused mental and you know what I mean, what he was
Yeah.
charged with, TV. So your whole point of trying to bring in people to feel sorry for you wouldn't work for me. You know what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
yeah, it was a great interview. I
Uh,
agree with you, and I do think that Sunny and Moses' story can sustain them as far as them continuing on with Love and Marriage Huntsville. So
yeah.
excellent points, bravo. I'm gonna come back to you. Hey, Star Child, before I get to you, let me read a couple starred comments. Deshonda said, what I found interesting that both her and Destiny have fathers. Oh, that's what I wanted to mention too. That were functioning addicts but cleaned up for the sake of their daughters. Now, I didn't know about Destiny's dad addiction. That's the first time I'm hearing of it from you, Deshonda. But I believe it was her mom that was out there. You put not on the show, but we saw him on social media all up in that marital home at the Christmas party, etc. Right. So you talking about Moses when Sonny said we never seen him. Yeah, we saw him, we synced him, we synced him. But thank you for saying that because it was in my notes, but I must have skipped it. I love the support that Sunny, y'all know I'm a daddy's girl, okay? You know, but I love that how she mentioned how she used to go to meetings with him or to the group homes or whatever for his aftercare and all of that, and how she was expecting a call from him while she was interviewing. I love that. Love that. So I think that Sunny, excuse me, has a lot going on that I would like to see on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Couple more comments. CC said it's a shame CK never spotlights his cast life successes. We see we see he's done this with Sunny. We know he did it with Mel and even Kiki. Black excellence does not exist in CK's space. Good point.
Oh,
Good point. And Patricia T. Patricia said, I would rather have Kimmy and Maurice than Tisha and Marceau. Scott 1.0 is trash, especially Tisha. She doesn't bring anything but ghetto drama. To be honest, she and Destiny are not on the other ladies' level. Say it with
mm.
your chest, Patricia T. Say it with your chest. Um, Star Child, I'm coming to you right now. Let me say this. As I mentioned, somehow on my algorithm, all of the clips of previous episodes I watched, my history will show probably a good 20 clips last night. And at one point, in spite of what was going on with Mel and Martell, a lot of the conversations were about what they were all accomplishing at that time. It was just so much better. The roundtable discussion between them. You guys remember when Martell left? He had to come back up there because Mariah was crying. It was just so many, and maybe we'll do that on Patreon. You guys want to take it back? We can take it back and start
Yeah.
discussing. Let's do it. Okay, we are gonna do that. I had football wives first, but I think let's do Love and Marriage Huntsville. So I'll pick a date of the week, and let's start back at season 1, episode 1, and see where the breakdown really started. But excellent points, Patricia T. And welcome, Star Child. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you for having me up. Excuse me.
Oh, welcome.
I'll be very brief. That picture of coleslaw and Martell, I think that's an old picture because the other day they was shown in a restaurant and her hair was short. So I'm
It
not
was just
sure
that.
if. Hmm?
Yeah, her hair in the picture from the other day was her natural hair. In that bun, that's added in hair. And then this is real quick what I want you guys to pay attention to. Martell, a couple years ago and all of that, wasn't as far as the way that he started dyeing his goatee and beard and all of that. And then, like I mentioned, the Botox and stuff under the eyes. For me, Star Child, it seems like it's recent. But I respect what you say. Go ahead.
Okay, so if it's recent, then okay. But I wanted to comment on Queen Sheba. The interview was top notch. I enjoyed it. I got to see another side of Sunny, and my views have changed towards her. And she recently had a birthday a couple of days ago. I think she's 38.
Oh, happy birthday.
Yeah, she appeared to be a decent person from what I can see. Um, she's a real lady. She's a boss. And yeah, I think that she is the best thing that happened to Moses. And I don't understand if he was in jail for 15 years off and on, how did him and Destiny get together? In between sentence? I don't know.
Pen pals?
Because they were saying, he was saying, I don't know where I heard this from, that he was in jail for approximately 15 years. So I don't understand that.
He
Can
said
you
it.
explain it?
Yeah. Well, I can't explain it, but I'll tell you what he said in the last episode. He's the one that said that he was in jail for 15 years, prison or whatever. But if I'm not mistaken, Bravo, maybe you can remember, didn't he say that he got out in 2019? No, 2021-ish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So because he lost people due to when COVID was going on. Hold on, Bravo. Star Child, you got a slight echo.
He was in jail. He started going to prison when he was 17. And he said that, he was doing good when he got out, but he couldn't leave the street life. He had already started owning properties and stuff. And he's always had like a business acumen, but he couldn't stay away from the streets and what was going on. And then people started dying. Yeah.
Okay. Hold on though. Let's let Star Child finish. But you are absolutely right. He said that. And he also said again, that's why it was 2021-ish, I believe, that, he lost loved ones while COVID was going on and all of that. So if that answers you, Star Child, come on and come off of mute. If that answers your question. And then Destiny said that he was married and divorced while locked up.
Okay, yeah, you did answer my question, and thank you. Okay. And that's all I have. I'm going back down.
That's it, Star Child.
That was it. I told you I'd be brief.
Yeah.
You did say. All right. Well, thank you.
Oh, okay.
You got something?
Porsha and Falynn. I'm sorry. Falynn is a non-factor. Porsha is winning the war. Simon need to go sit down and tuck his tail in between his legs or whatever. He need to go somewhere and sit down. He is a cry baby, a 60-year-old cry baby. Yes. And Porsha is just 40, 42 or whatever. She's a grown woman. And who else was we talking about? My attention span left me.
That's okay. Let me put it back up. We had did you have anything on Miss Van? What do you think is to come?
Oh my God. I love Miss Van. Miss Van. And she is the picture of a real mother. She is gorgeous. And I believe that it is something going on that we're not privy to, because Mel did say that she got something else coming up, but she didn't say what. So, yeah. And if it's a show on Nubian, I will be watching.
Facts. Me too. I think it's something. Again, the past 3 posts has what's next. It's coming. Something is coming. And immediately after that, the hashtag Nubian TV and Tilted Crowns Production. So for me, Tilted Crowns Production is producing something that's coming with Miss Van. And we ready. We ready. I know that.
Excited.
Yeah, and I'd be thinking all into things. Real quick though, when it comes to Miss Van, another clip that they showed last night was that showdown child between Miss Van and Wanda. Miss Van and Wanda. Miss Van wasn't having it. You guys remember when Tisha brushed her arm and she said, "Don't touch my arm." Baby, what a scene, what a scene, what a scene. But yeah, I was thinking like in Mel and Martell's little divorce proceeding or whatever that's in the divorce, we know that the kids can no longer be seen on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Is it, or it is social media too? But could they possibly be seen on the show with their grandmother? You know, I was just thinking, oh my goodness, no matter what, we'll be watching, we'll be supporting. I think it is something that is coming. So thank you, Star Child. There was one other thing. I think we may have touched on everything. You just gave me your take on Porsha and Falynn. You already gave me your take on Coleslaw and Martell. Did you give us your take on that?
Yes, I did. But Destiny, she need to go somewhere and find her a job. She is a needy person. She
Yeah.
need to go find her a job. She need to go back to school and get a trade or something because she's in everybody's doggone pocket. Go get you a job, heifer.
Wow. Baby. All right.
Scalawag.
Ooh, oh. All right, now, Star Child, you may have to join us in the Let Loose Lounge, child. Look, Star Child said, not only is she needy, but she need a job. She need a job. Yeah, I don't want to hear too much from Destiny. I did not go over and watch her mental health from this week. Did either of you watch it? Was it the same old Moses, Stormy, Mel situation?
I don't watch her. I'm sorry.
No.
Okay.
I'm good. No, thank you.
Me too. I'm good too.
All right. All right. All right. Well, Bravo, I'm gonna swing this up to you for final thoughts. We got about 3 minutes, 4 minutes.
Okay.
And then Star Child, you could end us off if you like. Hey, again, everybody. Thank you guys again for joining me. Shout out to the replay gang. Shout out if you're watching from the bushes. And please hit the like button. Go ahead, Bravo. Final thoughts.
I'm looking forward to seeing more from Sunni, maybe on other platforms, and not only just LMNH. I'm sick of Hotel and Sour Slaw. They make me sick, and I can't wait to see what's coming up with Miss Van because that's the kind of TV we need, and I'm very excited about that.
Yeah, me too. Oh, it's so suspenseful. Me too. So we shall see. Star Child, final thoughts?
My final thoughts is now we know why Martell is still on the show because he's a producer. And that's it.
Thank you. And remember, I said there was something else I wanted to say. That's what it was. When Queen Sheba asked her, what she felt about the revenge P and all of that, shout out to Sunni for, saying that is wrong and all of that. But she did go into a little more detail because Queen Sheba was like, why do you think he's still there? Sunni did say it's because he's a producer. And she also said that this is business for them. And I think that I have a higher expectation of Carlos only because of how Carlos in the beginning, you guys remember him wiping Mel's tears and telling her he'll always be there for her and make sure she's safe and protected and all of that. So that made me look at it in a situation as to where it was a little bit more personal than business. You know what I mean? And hold on, Bravo. Hold on, Bravo. And with the fact of we know that it was his reintroduction for me back into the space of reality TV in a major way, because he went from being behind the scene producers to creator. That started, well, maybe not started. He had a couple more shows, but that, Mel played a big part. So yeah, I expect more from him. But the way Sunni said it, this is business. and they can care less as far as what's really going on, which is sad. Go ahead, Bravo.
I was agreeing with you that he definitely took it to another level. He inserted himself
Mm-hmm.
into the show, and I think he crossed a lot of lines. He continues to do so. He's very unprofessional.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I agree. I agree. And my final take before I read three comments before we get out of this, another clip. And I got to go back and try to find my video because I'm sure I was upset about it. Another clip that they showed was that reunion from last year. And they showed the segment. And I promise this is going to be the last time that I even mention Kiki when it comes to Love and Marriage Huntsville or just period. Not that she'll ever be forgotten, but I just don't want to keep discussing her when I'm discussing and being messy. But that reunion and that questioning from Carlos King, I'm just wondering how he felt. And this was on the own YouTube page. So you guys go back and watch it again and look at the comments that were there. That was 5 months ago, if my memory is correct, or what it showed last night. It showed a lot of the comments were 5 months ago. His questionings at the time was brutal, and a lot of people felt like he crossed the line because it wasn't questioning of support for somebody that was struggling with addiction. And that's the only clip that I hate that came up last night, but I watched it and it was brutal. You guys remember they were talking about the methadone test. Well, how did it come up this? Or are you sure you clean? Or what about the Crime Stoppers? Or what about this? It was brutal. And naturally, it pulls on your heartstrings a little more based off the untimely passing of Kiki. But I agree with you, Bravo. He's too involved. I think he was going after or trying to be like Andy Cohen, even when it comes to the reunions. And he's not a good fit for me for the reunions because his allegiance shows to the Scotts, his allegiance shows to Martell, and then as the creator and producer, even for instance, saying, "I felt like she the whole restaurant." You 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 know, you're blurring the
Mm.
lines. And he wonders why he gets so much slack out here. You know what I mean? Because at one point she was wiping Mel's tears and she was the best thing that ever happened to Martell, which we know that she was. And then in another instance, you're saying that the side chick was the whole restaurant. So Carlos needs to go on somewhere. I don't know what's gonna happen with Love in Marriage Huntsville, but what will happen, we're gonna take it back. Cutie Crew and those that are on Patreon, we will take it back and we'll start watching. We will
Mhm.
start watching maybe Tuesday nights. I'll come up with a set night every week and we'll discuss. But let me read a couple comments. Shout out to Bravo. Thank you for joining me on the panel. And Star Child. Star Child, I don't know if you're a member, child, but you need to be. You got to join us on that Let Loose Lounge on Saturdays. That's where we let loose. Do you hear me? All
Mhm.
the wording, the cuss words, and everything else. But thank you, Star Child. Tanya B. Child's about to click off, but you are here. Tanya B., your thoughts? Tanya B., are you there? Oh, okay. Okay. Wow, let's take a look. Okay. So Tanya B came up to drop some breaking news, and she said that Diddy's mom was rushed to the hospital. So what I'll do before we leave, let's go on Instagram real quickly. Let me go to the shade room or something. I'm sure one of them will have it. But thank you, Tanya. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look real quickly. Prayers going up in advance before I even read this. Um, so TMZ broke the news that Diddy's mother, Janice, has been hospitalized with chest pain. According to TMZ, she was rushed to the hospital yesterday. after sharing that she was experiencing discomfort in her chest. A source connected to Diddy shared that he is by her side and she'll remain in the hospital for at least another day. So yes,
Mm.
let's please keep Diddy's mom in prayer. I think a lot of the stress that's called, I would say chest pains could be stress related. And I would say that stress could be based off of what's been going on with her son. So thank you again, Tanya B, for coming up and telling us that so we can touch on it. And again, let me go ahead and remove let me go ahead and read a couple comments. And we out of here. Relly said, fun fact, Carlos only applauds black excellence as long as he's attached to it. Baby, if that ain't a whole word, if that's not a whole word, that's what it's giving. That's what it's giving. And yeah, now that you say that, I'm sitting there thinking in my head, you know, where has the applause been for a lot of other people? Excellent point. Excellent points. Sweet Essence said, I definitely have a different take on Sunny's character. I now have changed my position after hearing the interview. Sunny is a boss, and I see why Moses took up with her and dropped Destiny.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I too I changed my opinion last week. I told you guys that after the scene with him, Sonny, Kimmy, and Maurice, I said the same thing. I see why Moses is with her. Now Lawson got a good point that I'm gonna read next. I see why Moses is with her. Look, love is love, and I don't want to rat it too much. But Sonny was the catch. Okay. So Moses picked up the ball and ran with it. Sunny was the catch because a lot of people have been saying that they just really don't feel like Moses, not me, I'm not saying this, was a good catch based on things that's coming out, the 15-year prison and all of this. But good point, Sweet Essence. Vera Willis, welcome to the Cutie Crew. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm gonna tell you, brace yourself to any new members that were there the other night. Our apologies. We cut up, okay? Oh, it was so much fun. But let's take a look at Lawson's comment. Lawson said, but is Moses the best thing to happen to Sonny? Lawson said that she read a few comments comparing Sonny's boss status to Destiny's lack thereof. Both women can do better if you ask me. Moses isn't a prize. Hey,
Mm.
everybody got a right to their opinions. And like
Mm.
I said, Sunny is the prize. Sunny is the prize. But she fell in love when she first seen him. She knew that that was going to be her husband. And, blessings to them. They are married. And, I just hope, I'm not wishing this to them in their future. I just hope Moses's womanizer days are completely over and that he really realizes the prize that he has because she's doing the damn thing. Let's put it in the atmosphere that hopefully we also see more of Sunny and Mel on Love and Marriage Huntsville.
Mhm.
Bosses. Stormy is too flaky, but I would have loved to have seen Stormy in that mix as well. That's done now, but So we out of here. Thank you guys so very much. Shout out again to a Bravo and Star Child for joining me on the panel. I appreciate you, ladies. For those of
Thank
you in the
you.
chat, we will be over at Pink Divas tonight. Pink Table Topics on YouTube. If you are not subscribed, go ahead and do a quick search. I don't have the link available. Sis, if you still here, drop it real quick. But I am out of here within the next couple seconds. So do a search on YouTube, Pink Table Topics. Join us over there tonight. I believe it is 6:30 Central. I'll be in the chat, child. I'll be in the chat. If she drops a link, I may be up there on the panel. Um, Really, you are right. A good woman has a way of changing a man. Totally agree. And I do think that that will happen when it comes to Sunni and Moses. We also spoke about this the other day, though, Relly. Sometimes we want a rest. We want you to come healed. We want you to come where you don't need extreme support, but there's nothing that's wrong with it. I think a lot of us have in some way had to have acted in a way where it was something about them we attempted to change. They got to be open and receptive to it, and I do think that Moses is. So yeah, he got a good girl. Sunni, don't mind the commentary. Something else come on Love and Marriage Huntsville, I'm gonna give it to you how I see it. But yeah, she's a boss. So kudos to Queen Sheba and Sunni Minks. Excellent interview. To the chat, I will chat with you guys soon. Most likely I'll be back tomorrow for another power hour, but I'm out of here. Bye.
All right, thank you. Bye.
You're welcome. Bye, guys. Bye, Star Child. Bye,
Bye-bye.
Cutie Crew. Bye-bye. Bye, Cutie Crew. Bye to the Cutie Mod. Shout out again to the replay gang. Chat with you guys soon. Bye. Chit chat with QT. 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 Chit chat with QT.